Football League.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight, a Sunday night blockbuster, part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. It's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach, hoping his guys took full advantage of the late season off week in the schedule, trying to heal up now for the stretch run. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn, his team also on the bye last week, so Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
You think back to the weeks leading up to the bye, Mike, and this team really was struggling. They were having a hard time finding success. They had lost multiple games in a row. So the ability to just take a step back, do a little self-scout, do a little self-accountability check, and just get a break. Get away, regroup. They said they had a great week of practice. It kind of rejuvenated the locker room. And we're going to find out here shortly whether it worked.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, though you're playing a really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just...
And he's in! Justin Jefferson! Touchdown, Denver! A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year.
Is good. Makes the score Broncos 7, Commanders nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set for this next possession. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that will lead to a second down. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Fields now on second down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Tremaine Edmonds gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Looking out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
In punt formation.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10.
The Broncos offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. On first and 10, here's Daniels. That's into the hands of the rookie, Dante Thornton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Bates, good with the extra points. Broncos move out on top, 14-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive, followed by a punt. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is the 9-time Pro Bowler Khalil Mack in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Now a second down throw for Fields. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Third and long.
Ricky Pearsall. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
From the shotgun, it's Fields. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Ryan Wright now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Viking 18.
On play action, Daniels. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
Get it.
A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9. On the handoff, this is Genty. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and inches.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to... Can and you score every time you get the ball. They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Pistol snap back to Fields. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Camaro. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro. They're on the tackle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Washington. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down. Turn, and they'll take over there. The Broncos offense, and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. He has been sensational all year long. The NFL's leader in passing yards. He just recently went over the 4,000-yard mark for the year. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's to his tight end, Juwan Johnson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
They run the draw with Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half. He's closing in on 100 yards already. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off. And nice hook there. Go into a slide and gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Denver. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Broncos are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. This game here tonight, a rematch of Super Bowl 22 back in 1988. You think about the 80s, that was the John Madden broadcaster sweet spot, if you will. Remember how much he loved the Hogs? John really gave offensive linemen a personality, a face. Loved those guys. And it came through in the broadcast and helped their celebrity status as well. And over the years, you watched broadcasters highlight offensive linemen. John Madden was the one who really got that started. So it's only appropriate on this John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend at EA Sports that we celebrate the big guys. Remember the Hogs and remember the legendary John Madden. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Commander's first down.
Washington first down.
Here's Saul, the man in motion.
36-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Fields. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Henry Toto on the tackle. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Here we go. Ready?
3rd and short, and it's Daniel. He's got his man. That's to Burton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Off the zone read, Daniel's going to hang on to it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
I'm not right. Cougar 19.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's Genty. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Let's go now.
at the 6-yard line.
One more time with Genty. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Broncos. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia, all part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This is now known for the entire week for us at EA Sports with great pride as the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. What a great time to honor a great man. His throw right side is intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Graham. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
Back onto the field comes the offense. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
Ready! Ready,
They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game.
And the Broncos first down.
Ready!
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Remember, he had his touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go, Ready!
Here's Gentry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Go!
2nd and 6.
19.
At the 12.
Now Daniels. They'll try to set up the screen to Gentry. And he's in! Ashton Gentry. Touchdown, Denver. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, and Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. Halftime yet, he finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Bates, good. With the extra point, Broncos keep rolling right along. 38-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Off the play action, here's Fields. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Fields now to throw on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 41-yard line.
Now Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and a long way to go.
Malik Mustafa on the coverage.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Broncos offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field. And seemingly every time they've looked In the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers.
Go.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Daniels to throw on second down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's going to be third. They need one. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. So, fourth down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. Comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He's dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Fields operating out of the pistol. That one into the hands of Downs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
7-yard gain.
Again, up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Fields now on 2nd down. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half.
That's a gain
They'll
of 7.
empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
The Broncos offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Panther 11. Ready.
On 1st down, Daniels. Downfield by Jefferson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
The 39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
He'll air it out down the middle. And penalty Safety flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. That is incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Third and goal.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, Daniel. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Broncos. His second touchdown of this first half. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Broncos stretch things out even further. 3 seconds, all that remained in this first half, as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Fields. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a very happy Turkey Day indeed as we wrap up John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And it's Romeo Doubs. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is Daniel Jones. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Steelers come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And here's the home team's running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Seahawks would go on to the low-scoring win, 13-7. Here are the rest of the scores from a busy Week 13. All 32 teams in action over the course of this Thanksgiving weekend. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return is Dante Thornton. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. That's to the rookie, the fifth-rounder, Torrey Horton. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
34-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Go.
On first down here, it's Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
A gain of 12. And the Broncos first down.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let go.
On play action, Shador. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Has caught right side by Thornton. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They'll go, and it's Smith. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and they get 6 yards.
And the Broncos first down.
Alert.
First
Alert.
and goal at the 8-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run with Smith. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
Brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Now, Sanders. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Raheem Sanders. Touchdown, Denver. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
The kicker on.
Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Play action now for Fields. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced fourth down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. This is taken at his own 30. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This has been a team that has run the ball well. And it has been more of the same so far in this one.
Ready? Go!
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. That's a short pickup to about the 47. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready?
2nd down and 8.
Go! Steady!
Play action. It's Sanders. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Dante Fortin was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
It is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
On 3rd down, Sanders. He's got a man. That's Fortin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
21 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Down.
Let's go.
A gain of 21.
Now it's Sanders. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down.
Ready?
Denver.
Sanders now off the bootleg. Forced out wide. There's the rookie out of Colorado, Travis Hunter. To the goal line and in. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Back expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
27-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. And good coverage by the Huck team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. They've definitely outplayed this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They go play action now with Sanders. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now, Shador. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Broncos, first down.
Here's Sanders to throw. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
That's another Broncos.
Throwing again is Sanders. It is brought in the end zone. Curry, Horton, touchdown, Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Now, for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos add on to their already sizable lead.
66. Commanders, nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Pistol snap back to Fields. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Khalil Mack in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. A run here with Kamara. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away.
In punt formation.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Okay, quick. Count left, count right. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Viking 18.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Going for it all. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Broncos will add one more onto their big lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Pearsall, the man in motion. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. Fields now to throw on 1st down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after after this.
The Broncos 48
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Fields. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Commander's first down.
Fields. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Nolan Smith focused on the quarterback there, and he ran him down for a loss of 6. On the give, this is Kamara. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to be 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. Pass caught by Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Broncos.
On play action, Shedeur. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Sanders. Oh, man, open downfield is Fulton. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
A gain of 19 yards.
Give up the middle to Smith. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Smith again. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and goal.
The throw is Sanders. That one taken in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown Broncos. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Bates, good. With the extra point, Broncos stretch things out even further. So after the touchdown, It's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. Oh! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. On 1st and 10, Fields. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Off the play action, here's Fields. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Puna 4. Getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. Now Fields. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a 4th return. Now whistles and a timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Pass it 50.
On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers and secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback.
Here we go.
In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. And he'll be stopped short of 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. He'll try to pick it up with Genty. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Broncos.
13 yards on the play. And the Broncos 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Target.
And the Broncos
Play
1st
action.
down.
It's Sanders. There's Hunter. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big-time play for the Broncos. An even 40 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Okay.
2nd and goal.
Alert. Ready.
One more time, it's Smith. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Rashard Smith, touchdown, Denver. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Fields. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
32 yards. And a Washington 1st down.
1st down. Fields. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Richie Grant on the cover.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. 2nd down. It's Fields. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
On the play.
Fields to throw. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's another Washington first down.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. No run here with Camara. Oh, a loose football. And they would get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Commanders cut into the lead a little bit.
Commanders 7.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. This defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And they were able to run up a big point total here. Higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.